Hi, I'm Denise Wolfkill.
My name is Juan Pablo Guerra. George Herbert Mead. He was an American philosopher, sociologist, and psychologist. He was very important for psychology's history. Mainly, he developed the theory of the self-me, presented on his book Mind, Self, and Society. Basically, this theory explains that the self has two parts, the I and the me. The I part is active and spontaneous, while the we is the way we believe others see us.
He also explained that the way a person sees themselves in their minds emerges from social interaction from others. For example, if someone believes something about you, you will think the same way about yourself.
In our daily life, we can see a great example of Mead's theory mainly on teenagers, because it is the stage in which we are changing constantly our personality to adapt in society.
Culture theory is when people are drawn to a social movement by a culture symbol that defines some cause as just, symbol of power and justice, a symbol that represents them.
Example of culture theory is the Black Lives Matter movement, because people are trying to achieve equality among different races and trying to stop the shooting of US police officers against black people.
People in a particular situation are likely to mobilize to form a social movement only to the extent that they develop. The rule of law is the principal element for a democratic system to work properly. Its main purpose is to achieve equality. No one is above this law, and even people of the government and the power need to follow and respect it. It has 5 main principles: predictability, stability, enforceability, accountability, due process, and transparency.
We can see so many examples of governments that do not follow the rule of law correctly. An example is Mexico and its lack of transparency. Mead's theory is about how people see you, and this affects the way you see yourself. So we believe it relates with culture theory because culture theory explains that people want to fit in society and be equal. Like in the LGBT community, they want to be equal in society, have the same rights, etc.
Culture theory and rule of law are so related even though no one thinks it's possible. We can see in relation in the 43 students that disappeared. They were all normalists, defending their rights. During this movement, the police abused of their power to silence the students and disappear them. We can see how the corruption in Mexico is growing and going out of control.